Hey guys,
Hey!
how we doing?
How y'all doing out there tonight?
How we
I,
feeling
I
out there
forgot.
tonight?
I totally forgot it was a Wednesday, dude, but I was like excited
I
to record.
know. I like being off the last 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah,
We haven't talked about that.
I know. Being off the last 2 weeks, I'm literally like, what day is it? What time is it? I
What
don't
month
know.
even?
Right. It's still January.
Right?
It's
Question mark.
still January.
It's so I love that it's been a universal experience. I've seen so many memes about it. People are like, "What's going? Like, why is it the slowest time of the year?"
It's January 92nd. Like, January 93rd. I swear, people, like, I've heard one friend of mine was like, January has flown by. I said, hello? No.
For
I feel like I've lived 4 lives this month.
I feel like we've been in the 20s for like 3 weeks. Like the
Yes.
last, like the tail end of January for 3 weeks.
Yes. And it's nauseating. I'm over it. I'm so over it.
Have you been setting alarms or you've been like sleeping in every day?
I've been sleeping in, babe. However, I wake up early naturally.
Mm.
But the beauty of it is that I can turn back over and fall back asleep. But today was the first day that I did that. Like the other days that I've honestly, like, once I'm up, I'm like, you know what? Like, I should probably get up.
Yeah, like a coffee sounds good.
Yeah, I'm like, let me get up, make myself a coffee, and then I just like sit down and chill and like wake up and not feel like I have to rush. But today was
Yeah.
the first day that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna turn back over and I'm gonna fall asleep and I'm gonna stay asleep until it's absolutely necessary.
What time do you wake up? Like noon?
No, like 10, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I woke up originally at like 7, and
Mm.
then it was
Too
just like a
early.
like a toss and turn kind of thing. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know if you said on the podcast, but Brittany's between jobs right now.
heck yeah, I am. I've had the last 2 weeks off. We talked about it on the podcast last time,
Oh my.
and dude, okay, get here, listen to this, y'all. So Sophia was in DC visiting, well, taking care of her dog while her parents were out of town, her mom and stepdad. And like literally I was like, oh my god, like we'll spend the day together. I gave her her box because she's my maid of honor, so I was like,
Sorry.
surprise. Oh, I don't have my ring on, but it's in the bathroom. Surprise. But yeah, I like gave her her box. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so cute. So then we said, let's just record the episode of the podcast. But then I thought that you could just plug two mics into one computer and it would pick up sound from both the microphones. But that's not the case. Apparently, you have to buy this whole like outside mixer. You have to upload one audio to like GarageBand or something. I'm like, that's too much. That's so much
Never.
work. I'm not doing that. So we said, oh, we'll just hold the one microphone because the way that our microphones work is that we have sound coming from two sides. So it can pick up on both ends. But unfortunately, I think what happened was because I was watching the video back and the sound comes from this end and
Uh-huh.
we were holding it this way. So Sophia was
Classic.
so I was listening to the audio. Whenever Sophia would talk, I'd be like, "Oh my god!" Like the
Oh.
volume, and then you can barely. This is how it sounded. You can barely like it was awful. Like you could,
Yeah.
I, and of course because of the fact that it was two completely separate audio files, or no,
Mm.
that it was one big audio file. I couldn't take because it's happened before, and I just took my audio file and I just raised the volume, and it ended up
Right.
being okay. But
It might have been a blessing in disguise though, because we did talk at length about the TikTok ban
for like at least 35 minutes.
minimum, and it was down for what, 12 hours? We were preparing for a lifetime without it. Like there was passion in our voices. Like we were livid.
We were, yes, like
We were
passion
disappointed.
100%. And we were down so bad. Like we were sitting, like after we had finished, we like went out to dinner and then we came back and sat on the couch and I was like, oh my God, let's do this TikTok. And we like got up and did it and posted it. Like
Yeah.
not even thinking. And then I was on my way home and lo and behold, it went away. And I was like, I texted Sophia and I sent her a screenshot. I was like, I'm sick. I'm physically ill.
Yep. I was sitting on the toilet when I got the notification.
Daggone, dude.
Doing my like pre-shower scroll.
Pulling a straight up Elvis.
I just like was such an iPad kid that day to like the 10th degree. We both were. We were in each other's presence, but we both knew we would have rather like had been really on TikTok. But not, maybe rather is the wrong word, but like it was okay for us because we are who we are.
Yes.
And we both knew that we just wanted to be scrolling and like taking in the last couple of, it was so crazy.
Last couple of swipes, and then when I was leaving, I was like, what are we gonna do when I come hang out? Are we like actually gonna have to talk to each other?
Like thinking about posting on my Instagram reels and basically speaking to people I haven't spoken to in 10 years from high school, like I can't do that.
It feels very intimate, and I don't like it at all. I don't like it. It just feels like one big group chat almost.
Yes.
That's the way Instagram reels feels to me.
And it's just the judgment. I couldn't deal with it.
Exactly. Hard pass.
Yeah, so thank God. It didn't. Yeah, okay, so we talked about that, and then we talked about your job.
Yes.
And then we talked about a huge layoff that happened with like a broadcasting company.
That's right. Yeah.
That was crazy. Okay, actually update on that. Have you heard anything else about it?
No.
Okay, so I was upset because a company that I actually worked for, my first TV job at WTVA in Tupelo, Mississippi, we were owned by Allen Media. Byron Allen, he's from Atlanta. He owns the Weather Channel, all that. He has like 20-something TV stations. He fires all of his meteorologists and gives them like 2 weeks notice. Not one of each team, every single meteorologist at every TV station that he owns. Crazy concept. Crazy as like
Literally.
Okay, let's like cut a few reporters. Like get rid of the sports guy, but like weather, like you said, your mom gets up every morning or like she has her routine and it's always about the weather. Mm-hmm. So he cuts them. Everyone's really upset. So I was upset about that. I'm like, this is unfair. Like these people have families. Like they live in these states sometimes for the job. So what? Now they're just stuck in this place that they don't even want to be in. They have decided to bring back like 5 of the teams at like 5 different stations. So they're bringing back the team at WTVA. People were raising hell. Every Mima and Papa in Tupelo, Mississippi was like feverishly Facebook commenting on WTVA's page, like commenting on Matt stuff, all the other meteorologists. Like they were upset. There was a petition actually like created. I mean, Matt has a street in Tupelo. Like there is like I don't know if it's his first and last or what. My friend told me about it. I didn't even know this. But they dedicated a freaking street to him. So people were not going to let this go out easy.
Absolutely not.
But yeah, they've decided to reinstate the teams at like 5 different channels, which I'm like, that's still a little messed up, highly messed up. But at least they did the right thing a little bit in some places.
That's crazy.
I know. And I feel like I'm like, why is this not on the news? Like I'm one of those people. Why is this not on the news? Why are they not talking about this?
Why is this not on the news?
I know, but happy for the team in Tupelo, but still I think it's a weird decision. And I think obviously it puts lives at risk because what they would be doing is having their weather in a major city hub and like broadcast out to the local TV stations. So none of it would be live. Like if there's a tornado on the ground, like who's going to be there? Who's going to be tracking it? Like things change in an instant type deal. How can you expect someone states away to have the most current information? And yeah, so it really makes no sense still to this moment to me.
Honestly.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
No, it's not right.
Very small town tea, but like it's important tea.
It is important. It is important. Maybe some of y'all listening, your meteorologists were affected by it too. You never know.
Wild.
Yeah. Okay, so you were talking about like it's January 92nd. I had put in my notes that that apparently the darkest days of the year start on the winter solstice, which is like December 21st or 22nd or something, and they go until like January 22nd. Like that is the stretch of the darkest days that we have throughout the year.
Wild.
So if you've been feeling just down and like not so great and whatnot, Rest assured, I feel like I have a renewed spirit. I'm like so excited for summer. I'm like it was freaking 65 in Georgia today. Praise the Lord.
It was 66 today. I walked outside to get something out of my car this morning and I said I'm about to freeze my tail off. I walked outside. Nope.
No.
Beautiful.
Beautiful crisp day.
Beautiful blue skies, fresh air.
Yes.
Like literally the weather in Atlanta is going to be beautiful this weekend.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Guys, Brittany's coming to visit me tomorrow. Surprise.
I literally
You're
fly out
so
tomorrow
right.
evening.
It's going to be perfect. I'm just like, when did this happen? I swear it was 30 the other day.
I know.
So it was such a welcome change. I actually saw it's going to be in the 70s potentially like next week.
Oh.
I'm getting out my bathing suit. Let's open up the pool. Come on, dust off those chairs.
Dust
the
off
locks.
those chairs.
Let's get the pool open.
Literally.
I think we should.
That's so funny. Yeah, I'm already over the snow. I'm over all of it.
Oh, please. Yes. Like it's just been like dark days. Like I need spring. I need flowers. I'm ready for it.
Yep. Me freaking too.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page about that.
Absolutely.
Dude, I want to book a beach trip. I think that's probably something I'll do. I don't know. In the next few months. Wait. I have to, as the maid of honor, my duty is to plan the party, which I am so freaking excited because we already told you guys the theme in the last episode if you were listening. So it's going to be easy. It's not like she picked something obscure and weird. Like, this is our vibe to a T anyways. Mm-hmm. She wants it to be at the beach. So, of course, we're going to end the beach.
I want it to be a little beach moment. And wait, did we say the last posted episode? Did we say what the theme was?
Yeah, you did. But you can tell them again.
Okay, I couldn't remember. It's Girls Gone Mild.
Hey.
Like my favorite nights are the nights where all the girls get together, like watch a classic, like early 2000s movie, like Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, which is my comfort movie, and like Sleepover, and like those like classic amazing movies, and just like having a little charcuterie, a little dessert, a little hot tea, watching the movie, like just hanging out. That's my vibe. And I want to wake up, go on the beach with my book, read, take a midday nap, go out to dinner. Like that's the vibe that I'm looking for.
100% agree with you. Like, those are the best days.
Yes.
Especially going out to dinner at night. Like, knowing that you get to get cute later and, like, put on your little dress, put your makeup on your, like, freshly sun-kissed skin.
Yep. Oh, wow. I'm craving it.
Classic. Literally classic.
I feel like I just need to, like, dunk my water. I need to dunk my face in freaking salt water to get rid of this acne that I have.
Wait, have you been dealing with acne?
Yes.
I feel like you always have perfect skin. Tell me.
I'm breaking out so badly. Like, I'm breaking out it's always this little patch right here. You can't really see it, but it's like I'm breaking out really badly over here. I have this gigantic, like, whatever, like, canker or, like, mountain on my, not canker sore, but freaking mountain on my chin.
Right.
It's like it's hitting me like all right here. It's all hormonal.
Dang, right.
But like, yeah, I'm getting all of these just like random patches of acne. I just need to like get some freaking sand and just like
literally soft the first layer.
Yes, and then just like dunk my face into salt water, and then I will be rejuvenated and everything will be fine.
Nothing a little sunshine can't fix.
No, seriously.
I had the weirdest allergic reaction the other day, and my skin broke out. I'm gonna get close to the camera if y'all are watching. I have pimple patches all over my forehead.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
I have like 15 on straight up because I was taking Allegra. Okay, I went to the little urgent care like it's been a week ago at this point because I was like, oh, like I woke up with a cold type thing, mild symptoms, COVID negative, flu negative, strep negative, and he gives me a prescription for Allegra, which is like antihistamine, and the one that he gave me was literally something you can get over the counter. They just like prescribed to me. I don't know. It wasn't anything special is what I mean. And I'm taking it, not thinking anything of it. I start noticing like little red dots like on the sides of my temples and stuff, and I'm like, okay, breaking out, you know, not shocking, but
Right.
really not welcome. Then the next day, a little more, and then like by the third day, I had like red dots all over my forehead, like dots. Okay. So I knew something was wrong. My mom was like, "Have you Googled the medicine? Like, have you?" And I honestly would not have thought to do it if she hadn't said anything. I type in like Allegra breaking people out or whatever, and first thing that comes up is like a Reddit things. Like, I was taking Allegra and I got all these bumps on my forehead and like my skin got like super textured and what I'm like, oh my freaking gosh. Like,
Perfect.
what even?
Right.
So I stopped taking it and they've gone down a lot,
Oh,
but
good.
I'm not afraid to pimple patch it up. I'll put 20 on a night if I have to.
Period.
Any little dot, like any little clogged anything, if I touch it, it's gonna go down and it's gonna bruise. It's gonna be red. I'm gonna be up in the mirror, you know, like Q-tips, pressing,
Mm-hmm.
disgusting behavior. But the pimple patch stops that for me.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so.
Y'all, I was looking at myself in the monitor and I made a mistake. I got a spray tan today.
Oh yes, that too.
I got a spray tan. The salon where I get my hair done, the owner asked if like kind of like an exchange process, like, hey, if we gift you with a spray tan service, would you like make a video about it? I said, sure, why not? And literally I was cooking and wasn't thinking. I was cooked salmon, so I had raw fish on my hands and I just went boom under the water and you can literally see
The
harsh line. And I was like, you're joking. So now I'm gonna have a harsh line, and it's literally just like, it's not even just like a little patch, it's like my entire hand.
Oh,
I'm like,
Brittany.
sick,
I'm sorry for
dude.
laughing.
It's okay.
She's got her white glove on.
We can all laugh together. It's totally fine. I'm crying inside, but it's okay. I guess.
hate that for you. Is this your first spray tan?
It's my first spray tan in like 10 years, easily.
Mm.
Easily. Yeah, because the first spray tan that I got, it ended up working out decently, but then I did not take care of it after I did it, because you're supposed to just like moisturize the living crap out of yourself. I didn't. So there were just like splotches of orange all over my body, and I was like, what happened? And people are like, did you put lotion on? I'm like, no.
Yeah, you gotta lather up.
You gotta lather it up after the first rinse. So I'm like, sick.
Well, I remember, like, I don't really get spray tans now, but when I was in high school, it was like the thing, like before prom. Everyone goes, this is spray tan. And like my friend would be like, do you, like, we have a girl, like, she can come to your house. And like three of us would come over to my house and do like little spray tan thing. And
Cute.
then I haven't really got one. But I will say people have warned me like they're addicting. Like, do you think you could see yourself getting a membership anywhere?
Not a membership, but I could definitely see myself getting one again.
Mm,
Because
okay.
like just looking at the color now, it's beautiful. And this is before, you can't really tell on camera, but like this is like before washing it off. Like, and I only did a medium because her and I were talking, and I was like, look, I don't want this to be like a culture shock. Like, you know, it's like,
Seriously.
like I don't want to leave or show up here like pale and then leave and it's just like, whoa. I don't want that. I was like, I want like something subtle and something really like natural looking. I kind of lean towards natural anyway. And she was like, okay, we'll hook you up with a medium. And I'm like, this is medium.
It's gonna look so freaking good.
I know. It's going to look so good. Like the tan line is there.
Oh,
'Cause
yes.
I wore a, I don't know. There's something about, because of the fact that I've been going to that salon for so long now, I feel like, you know, when I walk in, the girl's like, hey, Brittany, like, blah, blah, blah. I feel like if I just, like, flash my boobs, it would be weird.
Yeah, I
what I
could see
mean?
that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just not, I'm all for, like, body positivity, but I just don't feel comfortable just, like, hey, you know what I mean? Just, like,
Right.
having my boobs in a girl's face. Like, I just don't feel comfortable with that. So, like, you know, and I told her, I was like, hey, I'm just wearing, like, a strapless bathing suit top that I've had for like 6 years and underwear. I'm like, feel free to get it as like, I was like, don't worry about getting it dirty, get it as dirty as you want.
Right.
So it all ended up working out, but
Yeah.
so the tan line goes crazy. I don't know if you can kind of, you can't
Yeah.
really tell, but she goes crazy.
I can't wait. Like the feeling waking up with a tan and looking at your skin. Like it's one of those things. It's like girl moments. Like you
Mm-hmm.
cannot describe it.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I tan too, which is so weird because like Brittany and I, we have this habit of like doing the same things or thinking the same things, but like not telling each other.
Yep.
And I texted her, I was like, oh my gosh, we're recording tonight. And she said, I look like a rat, like I just had spray tan, whatever. And I was like, wait, me too. I did like an at-home version, but very rare. But I was thinking, I was like, my girl's coming in town. Like the Instagram picture's about to go down.
Yeah. We gotta do a little something.
But we gotta crank out some content.
Some
So let me get that
content.
tanologist on the body. And I'm just
Period.
soaking, baking in it.
Love it. I love
Yeah.
it. I just don't like the feeling.
It's sticky.
It's a little. It's she's a little sticky. The only places that are really sticky are like here. But she
Yeah.
put this like powder stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, I put powder on where it like creases the most.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, but yeah, just tomorrow rinse. And I'm already like counting down the seconds to rinse.
Yeah.
I just like,
Uncomfy.
I know. I just like, I don't like going to bed without taking a shower. I'm a night shower girly through and through. And the thought of like crawling into bed with this gunk just like makes me like, just, ooh, makes me cringe. Thankfully, I have to wash my sheets. So that's good.
Ooh, oh, clean sheets, the best too.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely grown into loving showers more as I've gotten older. Like I remember in elementary school, like I probably ruined the night by like not wanting to shower and just like being a straight up BICTH. Just like that's the last thing I want to do. But like now, oh my gosh, I look forward to it. Like I love
Literally.
it.
Love a good shower. I'm like, oh, I get to take a shower, wash all the stuff off of me, use my fun little moisturizers
Mm-hmm.
and my bath, whatever. Oh God, what is it called? The
Shower gel,
thank you,
body
shower
wash.
gel, body wash. Thank you. I was like bath wash. That's not right, but you know what I mean. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to like smell good, and I have like, you know, like the lavender scented things and things with melatonin and bleh, and it's so good.
It like getting into bed knowing that you're clean, best feeling.
Right? So good.
Such a luxury, truly. Oh, who was I was gonna bring up a little, I don't know if it's obscure. Oh, Anna Paul. Have you watched
I
Anna Paul?
watched that video this morning
Of Michaela.
of Michaela. I don't know who Michaela is,
Okay, I can tell
but
you.
I can't help but believe her.
Really?
I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, unless there's, I mean, granted, I don't know the contents of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. Whenever things are like super specific,
Yes.
I'm
Like
like,
that time on the bridge when you said this, like,
yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
ooh, like things that are like, things that are niche, not just like an overall like, oh, I had a really bad experience with an influencer. I said that I loved her content and she gave me an eye roll. It's like, okay, you could say that about anybody. But when it's like, oh, that time in your living room when your dad called you out about blah blah blah, and I was like, whoa, granted, I don't know anything about anybody. I don't know anything about any of these people.
Right.
I only know about Anna Paul because you told me about her.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw that girl's video today on my For You page, and it had like 1.2 milli likes.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I saw it. Maybe it had like 400K or something the other day.
Oh yeah,
Um,
she got hella likes on
oh
that.
my gosh, okay. Well, from what I know, Anna still hasn't said anything. And if you're a little bit lost, Anna Paul is an influencer who is from Australia. She does OnlyFans. She has built her platform on just being like the sweetest human ever. It's like I think what she really tries to portray is just like
Hmm.
good vibes, sweet. She's so grateful for what she has. Like she didn't really come from money, but now she's like driving G-Wagons and like traveling all over the world, and she just like is really positive about her body and eating and like growth and change and just like overall trying to be a good person. And Michaela just made this huge video not exploiting her, exposing her, saying
Mm.
that this is the girl that you see on the screen is not the same as in real life. Now, Michaela dated Anna's brother. So Anna and Michaela like basically
Oh.
lived together. Like they all lived basically in a mansion with the mom and the dad and the brother and the girlfriend, and like Glenn was Anna's ex.
Yes.
So Michaela has spent like years with Anna.
That's who that is. Okay.
Right. So what she's saying in the video could potentially be true, and I'm not shocked that you believe it. I think it's just hard for me to believe it because I genuinely really like her, and I'm like,
Right.
why would she's being accused of saying that she was a lot poorer than she actually was and that they were struggling in ways that they weren't,
Mm-hmm.
and like having the sob story of like we had nothing and now we have everything. And then she apparently, Michaela says they were out and about in like Europe or something. They were on some bridge. A fan came up to Anna, asked her to take a picture. She said, "Oh my gosh, yes, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, thank you so much," whatever. The girl walked away, and Anna said something along the lines of, "Oh my god, she was so fat and sweaty," or something.
I
Like,
did hear. I did. Yeah.
and that is
Well,
too specific. It's very
it's
not
so
good.
specific because it would be one thing if she was like, you say that you're a girl's girl and you're all about positive body positivity, but then you talk badly about other people because
Mhm.
like talking badly is it can be up to interpretation in some instances, right? So like I don't know. I don't know anything about any of these people. However, I that's so niche and it's so specific that she's pinpointing multiple different people's conversations or times of conversations, and I'm like I can't
Yeah.
help but I fear that it might be true.
And like you said, the dad confronting her. Apparently, Michaela
Mm-hmm.
says that Anna's dad confronted her in the living room one day and was like, "Why are you putting these stories online of us, not having enough money to cover rent or not having food? Like, this is dramatized. Like, this is not real." And Anna's like, "It doesn't matter. Like, you don't understand, blah, blah, blah." So that's also very icky if that's true as well.
Right.
And there was a little tea that came out a few months ago that has to do with another Australian influencer, Veruca. She goes by Veruca Salt.
I've seen her that she like suffered that her like child died, right?
Yes, her
Okay.
baby died, dude.
Yeah.
Like at a few months old, just like
Mm-hmm.
tragic SIDS, I'm pretty sure it was, like sudden
Yeah.
infant death syndrome. Um, she made a video a few months ago saying, "Y'all don't even know this, but Anna Paul's dad is homeless and like living in like caravan groups and like showering at the beach and like blah blah blah." This explosive video, and everyone's like, "Wait, what?" And apparently Veruca's maybe like her cleaner or something, I don't know, had dated Anna's dad and
Mm.
was telling Veruca like, "Yeah, he's actually really not living well. Like he's living well below his means. Like Anna won't give him money and he's like couch surfing and living in hostels and like this nomad lifestyle." And people came out, and I don't know if Anna made a statement, but basically Veruca would like deleted her video and said, "All right, I was wrong." And people had said he actually wants to live that way. Like Anna, and I think no, Anna did make a video. She was like, "Y'all don't understand, like my dad enjoys roughing it. Like he can come into our house whenever he wants." Her dad and her mom are divorced, but they're like very
Mm-hmm.
amicable and they like live together mostly.
Gotcha.
Um but yeah, Anna was like, "No, you don't understand. He wants to live this way."
Mm.
So Veruca was like kind of made to be silent about that because so many people came and like debunked her theory.
Right.
And now that Michaela's made this video, Veruca like reposted it. So people are like, "Oh, like Veruca's in, she's in." And like I keep seeing all of these Australian influencers being like, "This is our, I don't know, like Michaela Lashgate. Like this is
Mm-hmm.
everything to us right now."
Wild.
Yeah, so we'll see next week if there's any update from Anna,
I went to
any
her comment
statement.
section on her video
Oh, really?
and everybody was like, "Girl, you're in trouble."
Ooh!
I know. I
It would
know.
just be so like I'm so naive. I want to believe that she is like this great person who I really love, like, but I don't know. Things aren't adding up. I
I
will say
know.
that.
That's insane.
I know. And I feel bad for Michaela too, like if she really had to suffer at the hands of Anna and like Addis. Like Addis, the brother, is who she was dating, and like she also in the video accuses him of like physical abuse. Like
Mm-hmm.
very, very serious stuff. I'm like, oh gosh. And I don't really know what Addis does, but she also said that he like managed her OnlyFans and didn't give her money. And I'm like, is that how he gets his money? Is he an OnlyFans manager?
Right.
Question mark. Like, I know how Anna gets her money. Oh wait, but that's also like Surely he doesn't manage his sister's OnlyFans.
That'd be weird.
That'd be freaking weird. I know, but like also managing your girlfriend's OnlyFans is like, tell me y'all aren't gonna fight about that. Like, come on.
No.
That's like, you don't do that, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. That's just my opinion.
No, I get it. Speaking of, listen, we were talking about this before we started recording, but I was scrolling on Instagram. Instagram Reels is a scary place.
Oh.
You know where I'm going with this.
Yes.
Instagram Reels is a scary, scary place. In the sense of, in my opinion, they think that, oh, we're trying to make it safe for the people and to censor things and this, that, and the third. But then I'm scrolling on Reels earlier, and a video pops up. Well, I'm on my Explore page, and I'm just kind of looking through because now, like, a bunch of wedding stuff is on there, and I have seen a couple cool things that I've saved for inspo. But anyway, so I'm scrolling through, and I see this video, and I'm like, what is happening right now? It's this woman. You remember when you were in elementary school, and you were in gym class, and they said you need to crab crawl across the gym. So what you do is, you get on both your back arms and then your legs, and then you crawl across the floor. So she was in like the crab-like position, humping the air. Fine, whatever. But then I saw something and I was like, what? I was like, that can't be. So of course the curiosity got the best of me. I did a good old clickety-click to see what it was. It was a vibrator. I was about to be like, what could I
was waiting.
I was like, what could I say? But I said, you know what, I'm just gonna say it. Like
a vibrator.
A vibrator. The like, like whatever. So I'm like,
and she's like gyrating in the air with her.
And it's a fitness class. And I was looking at it and I was like, ew. And then I was telling Sophia about it, and I was like, I don't want to re-click on it for that to be like pushed to my algorithm.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I don't want that. So I like showed her the screen, but then as I was looking down, I saw somebody that I knew, and 16,000 others liked the video. And I'm like, this is such, and of course like all of the languages in like Romanian or something. I'm like, why? And of course the dude is married.
Oh my gosh, nail in the coffin.
Married. And then I was on my Explore page another time, just scrolling through, and there's this girl that's on TikTok. I can't remember what her name is, but she does like van life kind of content.
Okay.
She's got like a blonde pixie cut, like she does like really fun, funky makeup, like whatever. And I think her name is like Steezy or something like that.
Okay,
cute. She, I like her personality. Like I think she's really fun to watch online. But like I didn't realize that she does OnlyFans too. Mm-hmm. So I just happened to scroll on my Explore page, or just like kind of like scroll through, and I said, oh, there's her butt. Cool. I'm like, sick. But then I look down and it says same guy and however many others like this post. I'm like, if I caught my man liking, especially one that I'm married to, if I caught my man liking OnlyFans girls or random weird reels from Romania if I saw that, I would take his phone and probably break it. And I say that with all the craziness in my eyes, like 1,000%.
Seriously, like at that point, you're embarrassing us. Like,
yes.
People can see that you liked this and they know that you're married. Now you're dragging me into this. Like,
exactly.
This is literally so cringe.
Because my mind immediately went to, oh, poor insert wife's name. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, come on, dude. Really? I'm like, don't be gross.
No.
Don't be gross. Ugh.
It is really scary out there. Like, yes. Men these days, same thing along the same lines. There's a guy that I talked to in college. He is now fully married, and I still receive likes from him on like my stories. And it's usually my stories where I'm like wearing like leggings and a sports bra, like doing something like
Mm,
athletic, tight clothes, whatever. He will
mm-hmm.
flat out like my stories. Who's in his profile picture? His wife.
Daggone it, dude.
It's like I just it doesn't make any sense to me, and it's I mean how oh gosh, men are scary.
Oh, I know. It's disgusting.
I would never think that he would do that. First off, like he is like stand up Christian guy, like blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's
It
gross,
is so
and
gross.
it's I mean it's got to be hard nowadays, like starting fresh with someone you've never really known or like met before. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know like what they're doing on their phone when they leave
Right?
you.
Right?
Like, are they liking random girls' Instagram stories? I'm sick.
I'm sick. I'm ill thinking about that. Physically ill.
That would be like that's cheating to me.
Oh, 1000% agree.
Like, I don't know if that's controversial opinion, but why it's one thing to maybe like her post if you like knew her from high school, like whatever. Now, OnlyFans model, like that's really never acceptable to me.
Right.
But to go ahead and like stories and well, I guess you were talking about posts, but like yeah, that's not I'm really not down with that.
No, and like it would be different if it was like, oh, you just announced something like I'm moving or I got a new job or
Mhm.
like something and they liked it. Cool. You're showing support. We know each other. Like I'm rooting for you, dude. Whatever. But then if I'm posting a girls trip and we're all in bikinis, I'm not expecting those likes. I don't want those
I don't want
likes.
them. Yeah.
I don't want that. I like it's like ew, ew. It's just so gross. It's so gross. And I hate when people like I hate when the men try to justify it like, "Oh, we've known each other for blah blah blah." I'm like, "I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you know the mom and them. If her like girls are out and you're liking it, I don't want that."
Yeah, it just I don't know, it's not a good look.
Agreed.
It's really not.
Agreed.
So embarrassing, but I really love that Instagram like will show out like that and just put the username on full blast. I
Oh,
mean,
for
it's
sure.
it's constant, especially from all like the meme pages and stuff. Like
Mhm.
girls like this if you want to link bend me over. Like just like weird stuff that
Literally.
you would definitely scroll and like make a point to make sure that you don't touch the screen too much to accidentally like it. Like you would never
Right?
want anyone to know that you're into these weird things.
Exactly.
Boom, double tap and they keep scrolling. I'm like,
Right? I'm like with their whole chest.
so bad.
Literally.
So bad. And on Reels, weird stuff pops up. I mean, these
Agreed.
people are not just liking your average sexual content. Like it's weird stuff.
Agreed. I hate reels. I don't want to
No.
I don't want anything to do with them.
I will say like if I need if I need to feel something, like if I want to see something that's like shocking, like I want
Let's
to
go
go
over to
look on
reels.
Reels.
Literally.
Yeah.
Let's go over to reels. That's insane. Ew.
Yeah, that's so sad for his wife and also like it's like who's gonna ever tell her? Like is anyone I mean, you're not gonna like DM her and be like, I saw your man liking this post. Like
I know. I
she
thought about
unfortunately
I
has to like
honestly thought about it.
oh
I really did
really?
because it was multiple.
True.
And I'm like, these are multiple posts. If it was my man, I'd want to know.
Yes, actually that's a great point. Duh.
Like
Like
if
same.
if somebody saw yeah, if somebody saw my man going and liking all these random people's posts, I'd be like, I'd want to know too.
Yeah, why didn't you
It
tell
hurt,
me?
but I would want to know.
Right.
So, clinically, criminally insane.
Um, speaking of toxic, gross men, have
Period.
you seen anything about the Bad Baby Alabama Barker drama?
No.
Do you know
Oh,
who Bad Baby is?
bad bait. She's the catch you outside girl.
Yes.
Didn't she have like cancer or something?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with that.
Okay.
But I think she did have cancer. Or does have cancer. I don't know.
Period.
And then Alabama Barker is Travis Barker's daughter, Blink 182, married to
Mm-hmm.
Kourtney Kardashian, okay.
Yes.
Miss Alabama is like she's all up with the rappers. Like that's
Mm.
like her persona is like she's always with the rappers and she's like I don't know. Like she just reminds me of like City Girls, Megan the Stallion. Like she's
Mm.
always getting her hair did and just like flexing her diamonds and whatever. And to me, I'm like, okay, she's like 16 or 18 or something, just like ridiculously young. And the things that she posts are so sexual and like the lip syncing and stuff. I'm like, you are posting this and people are viewing you as like a 22-year-old woman and like you're
Right.
barely 18.
Right.
That's one thing.
Oof.
But there's a bunch of drama with her and Bad Baby because Bad Baby accuses Alabama of like trying to talk to Bad Baby's baby daddy.
Perfect.
And Cash Me Outside is like, no, he would never do that. Like you're texting his phone and whatnot. Now, granted, Bad Baby, why am I forgetting? Like, what's her Danielle Bergoli.
Yeah.
I can't say Bad Baby. Like, it's a tongue twister, girl. Danielle's man has cheated on her. He has beat up on her. He has
Perfect.
smacked her around. I mean, there's security footage of him like grabbing her by the back of her head and just yanking her down onto the cement. Like,
Perfect.
yes. And she is going to bat for this man, like my Levon, like my man Levon, like he would this whatever. So yes, and so Bad Baby put out a song, like a diss track, a full diss track about Alabama Barker today. It's #1 on her Apple, like over Gucci flip flops, like all over all of her songs.
Not
It is
Gucci
#1.
flip-flops.
Yeah, now that's a banger. Okay,
Period.
I know every single word. I know every single word of that song. If anyone cares what Bad Baby song is called, it's called Overcooked, which I'm trying to like understand what that means. But I want to listen to the lyrics. Or not listen, but look at them. She comes for her and it's like, you're so dumb for thinking that you love my man. Like he doesn't want you type thing. Like this girl is stupid. You're all daddy's money, like new boobs, new lips. Like you want to be me. You want to be me so bad. You asked to get your hair done like me and like whatever. And then Alabama released a snippet of a diss track back on her Instagram.
Does she rap too now?
Yes, actually, yes.
Oh, good
Wait, and then also the biggest thing in Danielle's rap was she says effing on blank and blank got you pregnant. It's effing on Soulja, another rapper, and Tyga got you pregnant. Tyga apparently got Alabama Barker pregnant. Tyga dated Kylie Jenner, which is her stepsister. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's been like so many links to Tyga throughout the Kardashian family tree because he also dated Black China and Black China ended up marrying Rob Kardashian, like all this stuff. So now there's like this whole bomb that's been dropped that Bama was pregnant by Tyga, who's like 20 something years old. Like,
Oh, good
yes.
night.
Yes. It's like it has opened up a can of worms you can never believe.
Daggone, dude.
Yeah, I'm like fully invested. But like, yeah, let's look up how old Tyga is.
He's got to be late 20s, mid to late 20s.
Gotta be. First off, he's not cute.
No.
Okay, 35. No. He's 35 years old. Oh my gosh, his real name is Michael Ray Stevenson. Okay, I can't take him seriously forever now.
I'm sick.
35. Let's see how old Bama is.
I'm sick.
Sick. I love her dad loves her so much and is like so supportive of her. She's 19 years old.
Perfect.
As of December.
Sick.
She's basically 18.
Yikes.
Her dad like loves her and is so supportive of her and like she has a very good like family system it seems, but I'm also like your daughter thinks she's 25.
Literally.
Like, and she's been like this for a couple years now. Like,
wild.
Just, all right. Well, yeah, that's what I had to bring up was the Bad Baby, Bama Barker beef.
My goodness.
I love all the bees. I will say I love Alabama as a name. I think that's like so cute. Really? Judge me. Yes.
That's okay. We listen and we don't judge.
And like a nickname Bama would be cute. Come on.
We listen and we don't judge.
Come on. Okay, I also thought maybe you could give me like a couple names from your baby list that you like know you're not going to use just so we can like that might be fun.
I already know what my kids' names are going to be.
Oh. Okay.
I have the girl and the boy. So if I have two girls, I'm cooked. Or if I have two boys, I'm also cooked. But yeah, for the boy, it's gonna be Alexander James Jr.
Oh, okay, but you don't feel pressured to tell
I'm
if you
telling,
don't
I
want
don't
to.
care.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
telling, I don't care. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll scream from the rooftops. But yeah, Alexander James Jr., which is my fiance's name.
Aw.
Because it actually works out perfectly because James is a family name.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ryan's middle name is Alexander. And I had always wanted
Aw.
to name my future son after Ryan somehow. So it works out for it to be Alexander James. And
Yeah.
then my daughter's name, I want it to be Elizabeth Carty.
Cardi.
Carty. It is a family name.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it is my grandmother's maiden name.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Shelby Lee Carty.
I love like a family name middle name.
Yeah, Shelby Lee Carty Watson was my grandmother's name, and Watson was the married name. No, Carty. Sorry, no, Lee was. I'm sorry, Lee was my mother's middle name. Sorry, Yeah, my mom's name is Kimberly Lee.
Oh my gosh.
Hilarious. She hates it, but I think it's so funny. But no, my grandma's name was Shelby Carty Watson.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Carty was the last name, and then yeah, Watson was the marriage name. Yes.
Cardi,
Now
I
I'm getting
love it.
Carty. So Elizabeth Carty, because Elizabeth was my great grandmother's name, and that's my middle name. So I feel like it'd be cute, Elizabeth Carty.
That's adorable. Are you gonna do a nickname for the Elizabeth, or is she gonna be full Elizabeth?
Whatever she wants.
Okay.
Knowing me, I'll probably be like Liz or like Lizzie or something like that.
Yeah.
If I'm in like a hurry or if she's in trouble, Elizabeth Carty.
I'm thinking like Playboy Cardi. Like, I don't know. Like, it's
Oh
sick.
my
Like, is she gonna be a
God.
rapper?
No. Got
No.
it.
No, I think it's so cute. I love like it's not that it's unusual, but like it's not a common middle name. Like it's not Anne, it's
Exactly.
not Marie, it's not Rose. Like
Right.
it's something different. I love different names. Like Alabama, come on. Like Montana's on my list. I love the name
Montana
Montana.
is cute. I do like the name Montana. I like
I love the name like Starling. I think that's so cute. Starly for short.
Great. I'm so sorry. My face just. I'm so
Wait,
sorry.
I have to clip that. The flared nostrils. It was the flared nostrils for me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My face just like reacted before I could think.
It's okay. I like weird names. I don't know what it is.
Hey, no, listen. That's okay. At least don't name your kid like Northwest. Like
No,
you know what I
no,
mean?
no, no,
Like,
no. Birdie, I think is a cute name, but like
that is cute.
it's kind of gotten too popular.
Birdie is cute. But like
Yeah.
you have to also think about, in my opinion, like not you, just like in general, it's like I feel like a lot of parents name their kids just solely based on it's cute as a baby's name.
Yes.
But
Is she
then,
gonna be a CEO?
yes. It's like that girl on, bless her heart, no hate to this girl. I think we've talked about it before. That I can't even remember.
There's
her
a little
name.
bit of hate. There's a little
But
bit of
just
hate.
like a smidgen when she named her kid Poot.
And it's like I know you've seen the meme. Like I know
Yes.
you know who Poot is. Like
Poot
Poot is
Lovato.
not original. Like you just named your daughter after Poot Lovato as far as I'm concerned.
But like what? Like why? Like Poot as a baby, adorable. Like my nail tech, her daughters, one of her daughters, their nickname is Poot, and she'll go Miss Pootson, and it's so cute. But
Okay.
like but that's her nickname. Her name is Avery, so like her nickname is Poot.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
not-
I'm just like I think fart. Like I think like I just pooted like
No, but actually,
Like-
I'm like, oh, imagine a 35-year-old woman going out on a date. What's your name? Poot.
huh?
What?
No.
That poor girl is gonna get her name changed to like Patricia or something like that. Like,
From Poot to Patricia.
I don't know. That's like,
Yes.
That's what's the closest name from Poot to whatever.
Seriously, she doesn't want to make it too hard for herself.
Like,
She's got to
daggone
pick
it,
something close.
she's gonna be bullied so bad.
I remember seeing that person's announcement video and like thinking it was a joke. Like,
Right.
surely not.
Like, there's no way.
Why would you do that to her?
The poor little girl is gonna get bullied relentlessly.
Terrible name choice. Like,
Awful, awful decision.
especially with our generation too, like it's only Poot Lovato. Like that's
Honestly.
all that I think of.
And all the millennials and the Gen Zers are gonna crack up when she goes, my name
Yes.
is Poot. And they're gonna go like, oh my god, what a blast from the past. Poot Lovato. Like, come on, dude.
That era of Demi Lovato is so funny when when her compilations come up on my For You page and like the things that she said like
Yes.
and I left and I didn't get the frozen yogurt and like
Girl.
what?
My favorite ones are the Debbie Ryan one when she's just like, I walked into the Disney CEO's office and said, I want to make history
Yeah.
on Disney Channel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Oh,
Such an era.
my TikTok rabbit hole.
Oh my gosh, please.
I went down another TikTok rabbit hole. This one is incredibly niche.
Okay.
I was scrolling and I saw a video. Have you ever heard of the fent fold?
No.
So it's basically when you're on fentanyl
Oh.
and
Yes.
you like it just like takes over your body and you just like fold over. They call it the fent fold, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So I just happened to be scrolling on TikTok and I saw this guy who was, was doing the fent fold, and it was this girl like recording him being like, he had like a box of diapers in his hand, like standing at the door of the woman's house, and he was standing there with the box of diapers doing the fent fold, and she was like, she goes, if you think that I'm gonna give my son to you, like when you're like this, and he's like, what are you talking about, like what are you talking about, and then he like snaps out of it and he's like, I can't take my son, I can't see my son, and then he just goes right back down into the fent fold and is like busting against the walls and falling on the floor, and the mom is like, no, I'm not giving you my son, like not when you're like this, blah blah blah. It was fake.
Oh, are
It
you?
is a couple's TikTok page. It's fake. 1000% fake.
What
Yep.
the
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. 1000% fake.
I was like really upset. Like I was
Literally, this video had like 10,000 comments of people being like, oh, like, don't you dare give your son to that man, blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, I scroll over because I'm like, oh, maybe she's got like other, like, oh, maybe let's get my baby daddy some help, or like let's get my boyfriend help, or whatever. I scroll and it says follow us on YouTube,
we've gone
follow
too
us
far.
on IG,
No.
and then I clicked on the next video and it was like the comment to like ratio was crazy, and it was comments of people being like, you're disgusting, like there are real people that are suffering through this and you're gonna fake it for a video, and it looked real too.
That's
Like it was
so disturbing.
scary. Like his eyes were bloodshot red. Like it was scary accurate.
Oh
From
my
like
gosh.
based off of the videos that I've seen. I've never witnessed it in person, but I see a bunch of other videos on my For You page of like, I think it's like, I don't want to say it's Lexington, Kentucky, but it's
Kensington.
like Kensington of people like walking through Kensington and seeing a bunch of people because there's a fentanyl epidemic. But yeah. So it looked crazy accurate from the other videos that I've seen.
Oh, I'm just like, what made you think that was a good idea?
I know, and people are like, this is disgusting. Like, girl, like, basically people being like, girl, bye. Or like, this PMO. Like, seriously.
Seriously. Has she responded to it?
No.
Are her other videos like reenactments and like prank stuff? Like,
It's all prank stuff. It's all her sitting there with her phone up like this. And it's the baby daddy boyfriend, whoever, making a stupid comment or like making some sort of comment, and it's the girl, what are you talking about? Like it's the obvious, like it's the obvious couples content when people are like, oh, I'm gonna prank my husband, like they don't see a camera right there.
like it's not what we all do for a living.
Right.
That is too far. Too far.
Exactly, especially the videos of like the couples content in general. It's like, and because it's different if it's like a jump scare prank, they're not
Right.
seeing it coming. But if you're in like those videos where you're in the car and you set the phone up to record a video, how do you know? And people eat it up too. They freaking love it.
Oh yeah.
They love it. They're like, "Oh my god, she had no idea. Her reaction is so funny." I'm like, "It's fake." Hello?
Hello.
Do you not they have their phone on a car mount perfectly in the windshield, babe.
It's always on the windshield.
Like, how do you not see? It would be one thing if the phone was down in the lap with like, this up so they couldn't see. People are crazy. I'm like, how do y'all eat this up? It's so obviously fake.
It's like something that like people like would enjoy on Facebook, like.
Facts. The AI that old people fall for.
Oh my gosh. My grandma has fallen for it. My mom has
Oh,
fallen for it. They all
no.
have. They all have.
I hate that. Oh, speaking of old people,
Oh, please.
guess what happened to me the other day?
What?
I remember how I screamed into the world that I personally don't think old people should be able to drive. Either
Yeah.
that, or they just need to take other like driver's test precautions after a certain age. That's just my opinion. Um, yes, it was yesterday. I was hanging out with Alex. We were going and running some errands, and I said I need to go to the UPS store to pick up my package. I said I'm gonna park out front. I was like, Alex, don't worry about coming in with me. I'm just gonna run in here really quick. I was in there for at most 2 minutes, maybe three, pushing three. So then, grab my package. I walk outside. Alex is standing outside the car. I said, interesting. Next thing you know, he moves slightly. I see hazards on. And I said, there's no way. And as I get closer and closer, this old woman goes, I backed into you. She backed into my car. Guess what kind of car she was driving? A Tesla. And you know that those freaking cars have sensors and cameras all over the place.
Oh my gosh! How?
How do you back up into my car in a freaking Tesla, dude?
I
How?
feel like it would stop itself before it did that.
You know that car has like a beep, 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 beep.
Oh
beep
yeah,
to
seat
back up.
vibrates, everything.
They have a freaking laptop at that point. They have a TV as their screen in their cars. How?
What? Like,
I was trying to squeeze in as she had like 8 feet of curb in front of her.
oh.
I was livid. Granted, there was damage on her car, but not damage on my car. Because
Oh.
on my little license plate, I have the bedazzled like license plate covers, and then I have screw covers that are big, thick plastic little screw covers that stick out about that much.
Uh-huh.
And they have bedazzled stuff on the front. When she backed into me, her car ran into those little screw
Oh.
covers, so it scratched her car all up. And she just goes, "Oh, it's like I don't think there's any damage on your car. It's mostly on mine, so it's fine." I said, "Oh, is it?"
Thank God it's just
Yeah.
hers.
Alex
Oh.
was Alex was in the car and he was watching. Apparently, when she backed up all the way onto the curb, kept going, backed up again on the curb, finally straightened herself up and went back and just kept going. Kept going. And he said that he saw and he was like, "She's not stopping." So he leaned over because I was driving. He leaned over and laid on the horn. And as soon as he pressed on the horn, dunk, he went like,
She needs a vision test.
yeah. And a hearing test.
And
at that
yes,
point.
you're right in the hearing test.
Because
I mean,
if you don't hear all of the freaking sensors in your smart car,
and like you don't even have to turn around to back up in a Tesla. Like you can literally be looking straight and have a better vantage point just from the screen itself.
dude,
Amazing.
criminal.
Like how is that possible?
I was
How?
livid. I was like, this happened in 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
2 minutes. Like how does that happen?
It's unbelievable.
I know. I'm like, daggone it, dude. Daggone it. And I didn't even feel bad. At that point, I didn't want to deal with it. I said, all right, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, if your car's not damaged, like, it's obviously her fault. So what is she gonna
Right.
ask you for money? No. Like,
Right. Honestly.
get on. Let's go our separate ways.
Facts. I'm like, you're in a Tesla and I'm in a RAV4. I think one of us has a little bit more extra cheddar than the
And
other,
like,
but
you don't want to deal with insurance. That last,
no.
it's oh, it's drama. It's
I know
drama.
so much. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's fine. Just go on your merry way. Do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, she
So
needs to be
frustrating.
checked out.
Literally.
Oh gosh, old people, like they're just trying to get places. I don't know.
I
I
know.
wonder when we're gonna have to tell Nanny that she needs to like retake her driver's test or something.
Bless her heart.
I know. God love her.
God love her.
She hasn't been in any accidents, so
Love that.
yeah.
Good for her.
Um, I had a random update. Do you remember when I told you that I went to my Chipotle and the guy was like taking the cash payment for my food as a tip? And he was like, "Oh,
Yes.
just put it in the tip jar, like on the slick." Like I was handing him $12 for my bowl, and he didn't put it in the drawer. And I was like, "That's weird." And like my Chipotle that I go to is like pretty terrible, like bottom of the barrel, like employees just there for a paycheck, bare minimum,
Yep.
food everywhere, don't acknowledge you when you walk in, don't want to talk to you,
No.
please don't ask any other questions. I go in today. I think they're under new management because they're the freaking chart that I can see. There's a chart plastered on the wall, and it's like days without like a refund, days without customer complaint, like all the, and so it has everyone's names, and like there's a tab, and like you date
Oh.
it and like sign it that like each day you went by that there was no customer complaints or like refunds. I think they had to come to Jesus meeting.
They had to have.
They had to have.
Somebody got caught.
Someone got caught, a meeting was had. All of a sudden, they're smiling. When I walk in, I'm getting greeted.
Wow.
I don't know.
She's a
And
changed woman.
yeah, and the man who was asking for the cash is no longer there,
Oh,
shockingly.
I'm so surprised.
Yeah, seriously, that was so sus.
That's crazy.
I know, and a little revamp, a little refresh. I think the reviews are like trash online. Like they literally have 2 stars. So I'm sure Chipotle corporate was
Oh,
like,
they had to. Let's let's wrap it up. We
all
gotta bring.
right.
We gotta bring it. We gotta bring in the big guns.
Seriously, like someone is getting on a plane to
We
like
gotta. We gotta
go
bring
stay at
in.
a Holiday Inn and like spend a week
We
going
gotta.
every day to the Chipotle.
Facts. We gotta bring in Gail from Walmart.
You literally,
You know who that is?
yes.
Is that her name,
Did you
Gail?
see something? Did you see her sign off to TikTok?
Yes, and everybody's like, "Bro, what is happening right now?" Literally.
It's so pure.
Apparently
Like,
she like got kicked out of her Walmart or something like that.
what?
I can't remember what happened, but I think she got like kicked out or something because she was like making content in Walmart. But I might be wrong. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm pretty positive that
Oh,
she got kicked
maybe.
out.
She is like someone who she would have like laid her life down on the line for
Period.
Walmart
She
corporate.
would be the person to like run after you if you shoplifted and
Yes.
like tackled you to the ground and held you down until somebody came.
Yes.
For sure.
Just I that was so funny. I
Good
love
times.
that she's like an ongoing forever meme.
I know. I hate the memes that like
Freaking
where people
Gail.
like don't live it down.
Oh yeah.
There's this okay, so speaking of, there's this guy on TikTok that I watched one of his videos and I was like, this is the funniest thing in the world. It's this guy, he's a police officer and he comes on and he's like, me again. He's like,
Yes.
you saw them? He's like, listen, if you call the police, I don't mind coming, woo woo. Like, when I first saw his video, I cracked up because that is so funny. But then I went on his profile and I was like, let me scroll through his profile. And every video, he starts off, it's me again, woo woo. Every video. Next video, it's me again, woo woo. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
ruined it.
God, dude. I'm like, that's like every video of yours now. Come on. I'm like, it's funny when you just like stick to that one little niche thing and like every once in a while, like switch it up sometimes. Like, I get that gets you views, but I'm like,
He took it and he ran with it, and He shouldn't have
Yeah,
done that.
he shouldn't have done that.
You need to like sprinkle some original content in with
Yeah.
the content. Yeah.
But it's not even like it'll be random. It'll be him like getting ready in the morning. And like
Mm.
he'll have his phone propped up and he'll go, "It's me again. Woo woo." Like, God, ew.
I know. I don't know why that like is so painful.
I know. I'm like, come on, dude. I was rooting for you. We were
Is
all
he an
rooting for
actual police
you.
officer?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I thought you were gonna say he's not real. I'm
Oh
like,
no,
oh, I've
he's
seen
like,
them.
no, he's an actual. Oh, I've seen the guy who just like sits on live stream in a
Lit
in a police officer's costume.
so actually so embarrassing.
Oh, I know. Apparently he was, and then got the boot.
Yes. And so then he went on Amazon and ordered a badge and like a freaking bulletproof vest and a cage for the back of his car. Like,
That's crazy. The links that people will go through. But you know those middle-aged moms are eating it up.
oh my gosh, officer.
Arrest me.
No.
They're paying his bills, honey.
Yeah, no, he's like making bank, I'm sure.
Paying bills.
So cringe. If I like if my man ever, oh no. No.
No.
Okay. We need to talk about the fact that I'm pretty sure Darcy McQueenie blocked me on
Dude.
TikTok.
Dude. Now her videos pop up on my For You page like every other video. I'm like,
What did I do?
I'd message her. You're better
Should
than me.
I? What'd you say?
I'd message her and be like, babe, what did I do? Like, does she block you on both accounts?
No, just my main account.
Oh, I'd make a spam post.
Would I?
For sure. Cuz I remember I did a one of my first spam videos that I posted on the Not Talk About Queen was about, do you know that guy that does like all of the skits? His name is like Kyle Gordon or something like that. Like
No.
Kyle Gordon is great is his at name, and he does like all of like the super like funny skits of like baseball players in the 1950s or something like that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I would love watching his videos. So I went on my main account. I was like, I'm gonna follow him, and I went to go find him, gone, and I was like, interesting. I was like, I just saw him on my main account, but I mean on my spam account, but I didn't see it on the main. So I went back to my spam account. I was like, maybe my phone's messing up. Nope, he blocked me straight up. So then I made a video. I didn't tag him or anything. I made a video and I was like, y'all, like Kyle Gordon blocked me on my main account. I don't really know why. And of course it blew up and everybody started tagging him in it. But and then he messaged me and he was like, hey babe, there's no bad blood. And I was like, I was making that as a joke. Like I was like, I'm not mad at you or anything. I promise. Like I didn't make the video being like, yo, you'll never guess what creator blocked me. I just went like, yeah, dude. I was scrolling on my main account, or I was scrolling on this account, and I saw Kyle Gordon. I thought he was funny, and I wanted to go follow him, so I went on the main account to go follow him, and he wasn't there. I was like, I literally said like, what did I do? And then that was it.
Did he give you a reason why?
No, he basically was like, I don't know what happened. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. But yeah, he was just like, I really don't know what happened. He's like, if I really didn't mean to, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, babe, I promise you it's not that deep. I don't care. I'm like, you don't have to follow me. I just saw that and I thought it was funny. Like,
yeah.
It's fine. I mean, now we follow each other. Now we follow each other and it's chill. But I was like, no bad blood, dude. You're funny. Like,
yeah.
Love your stuff.
I honestly don't know what it could be other than she just like doesn't like me, which that I could like lose sleep over at night about. Like, please don't say that you just don't like me. Like
Please don't say that.
But I know for sure I didn't make a nasty comment. Like,
Yeah.
I did not cross any lines. That's not who I am. I don't even like mean comments. Like, I don't do that. So I know that it's not, like, she can't say, you commented something, like, that's not true. She must just, like, I don't know if I'm annoying, question mark. I don't get it. But I'm trying to think, like, how long it's been. And it was so random that I was looking her up anyways on my main account. It was like, I, like, wanted, like, a product or, like, a brand or something. I was like, oh, I saw her with it. And I'm looking it up, and I'm, like, only seeing tagged videos of hers. I'm, like, can't find her account. I have, like, 6,000 other Darcy McQueenies. Like, what? But on my second account, I'm free. Like, I can look, I can scroll.
Wild.
I don't know, dude. It was random because I've always really liked her.
Right?
Really upsetting.
I don't know. I'd be like, Darcy, what did I do?
I know, like, you're kind of, maybe I will.
Like, what did I do? Like, babe, you blocked me. Like, I love you, girl. What did you do? Or what did I do?
You know, she lives in, like, Northern Virginia.
Yeah, she lives in, like, Arlington or something.
Maybe I'll just ask her next time I'm there.
Call her up and be like, hey.
Hey. Oh my gosh.
Crumble together.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, that was weird. But you know what? Like, it's fine. You know, not everyone has to like you.
Literally sweating.
That's so funny. Well, what are you doing tomorrow? Oh my gosh, you're flying to me tomorrow.
Funny. Yeah, I need to pack tomorrow. I have not packed. And I probably won't pack until tomorrow morning.
I respect it. No judgment.
Appreciate it. Literally the only thought that I can think is that I want to take a shower so bad.
Yeah.
That is the number one thing on my priority list, but I cannot do that. Like, I might set an alarm for tomorrow to take a shower.
Do it. No judgment.
Thank you.
At least when you're packing, you won't have to, like, pack a bunch of puffy coats.
The color looks so good, though.
It's, like, developed while we've been on.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she looks good.
I might have to, like, bake twice. You look really tan. I might have to do another layer.
It's gonna wash off.
Oh my gosh, there's, like, no difference!
Like, she looks good. Like, you can see the difference on my hand! Dude, I'm such an idiot. I cannot believe that I did that.
Honestly, I'm shocked that it was, like, so severe. Like, it literally...
Like, just immediately. And
yeah.
it was just, like, a little, like, the tiniest little bit of water. Because, like, I had taken... it was me, like, rubbing the olive oil into the salmon.
Right.
And then I was like, oh, I have water. I was like... So I turned the water on, and I went like that. And then some of it went down my hand, and I went, oh, no! And then I looked down, and I tried to get a paper towel and, like... buff it out, and it didn't work, of course.
Buff it out, blend it a little.
Yeah, blend it a little bit. I might get the fake tanner that I have with, like, a kabuki brush and just be like...
Oh, that's smart.
I might do that, to be honest.
They say use makeup brushes. That's always the hack that I've gotten told. Is, like, to not mess up your hands, put it on with a makeup brush.
Yep, so I might do that after this.
Okay.
Because it's literally all I'm going to be thinking about, because it's just going to be it's a literal stripe on my hand.
That's so funny.
It's wild.
I cringe sometimes thinking about, I got offered a spray tan one time when I was in Richmond, and they just wanted me to post, and so I hadn't had a spray tan since high school, and when I did, the girl had come over to my house, and I don't know, I just, like, didn't really remember it, and so I, like, put on jeans and, like, a tight sweater, and, like, went to get this spray tan. And, like, Loki looked cute because it was, like, at the eyelash place, like, the place I used to get my eyelash extensions. And I remember she did the spray tan. She's like, okay, like, cleaning up her stuff. And I'm, like, going in the corner to, like, put on my clothes. And I'm, like, raking my jeans, like, up my body, like, jumping up and down to get them on because I was so sticky. And to me, I was just like, oh, like, this is annoying. But I know so much better now. I'm sure she was looking at it and just being like, my work destroyed, like, my work
immediately, like, destroyed. That's crazy.
Why did I do that? I'll never know.
Hey, you live and you learn.
I learned that day. Yeah, I definitely had, like, some weird marks up the side of my legs where, like, my jeans had just scraped it right on off.
Naturally. Perfect.
Yeah, truly.
Everything's fine.
Okay, well, I love you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Crazy as that sounds.
I know. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna, like, clean tomorrow. Fresh sheets, fresh towels. It's gonna be good. A little B&B.
Slay.
We love you guys.
I hope you don't have white towels, because my tan will probably come off on your towels.
I do, but I have a bunch of beach towels you can use.
Okay, cool. Because if not, then I'll just bring it to my own towel.
No, don't. I have so many. So many beach towels.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Bye. We love you.
Oh, wait, follow us.
Oh my gosh, Instagram. Oh, whatever.
We would do so well with that. Follow us on Instagram and YouTube. All right. That's
whatever.
All right, y'all. Bye.